Good afternoon. I'm Andrea. For those of you that do not know me, my husband is Darren. Darren owns Sew-n-Vac, and I have made it kind of my mission since September, so I'm a few months in to learn how to sew. And I have been taking many online classes and in-store classes, and I have a plethora of seamstresses around me that are helping me and guiding me. And what I've found is that everybody has a slightly different way of doing something. So I take all that information and process it and come up with my own favorite way of doing something. And I wanted to share this latest one for you. I mean, maybe it is obvious for those of you that sew a lot, but I really liked it. It was simple, and it made life a little bit easier. And it's matching up if you have to get the center of fabrics. In the past, I have been just folding the fabric in half, marking it with a pin, doing the same with the other fabric, lining the pins up, so that you have the centers matched, and then sew along. But I watched a little tutorial the other day that simplified this for me, and it was just less to deal with. So what they suggested was folding the fabric in half, and instead of marking with a pin, you just simply take your scissors and take a tiny little snip so that you're not cutting into the seam allowance, but it's obvious where the center is. And then you do the same with the other fabric. Fold in half, find the center, take a tiny little snip, just a teeny tiny one, so it's obvious, not eating into your seam allowance. That one's a little big, but you get the point. And then you take the two, and then you easily match them like so, and then you can go ahead and sew along, and it's very easy to keep that straight and not have to futz with any pins. So that's one little tiny tip that I learned. I'm gonna keep sharing some of my favorite tips as I continue on this journey. If you want to follow along on my journey, I blog about it every Sunday on our website. It's more of a what can go wrong in sewing blog, but it's full of funny little experiences that have happened to me. And that's, of course, www.blowsewnvac.com, and then just click on the blog and you'll find me.